Alright, welcome back to Miss B Makes It Easier. I'm going to start my new math series with functions. Okay? Now what is a function? A function is a mathematical term used to describe a particular type of relationship between two variables. They're usually represented like this. You have a domain and a codomain. You have two ovals, and in the domain section the numbers that are in here are called elements, and in the codomain section the numbers that are in here are the images, and the direction of the arrow will go from left to right. Okay, so this is how they are represented pictorially. Okay, so the domain is the set the mapping is coming from, and the codomain is the set that the map is going to. Alright, so there we have some examples of functions. So in this one we have the domain. So do note that with domains, the domain would represent the x-axis, because the ultimate goal with functions is to produce a graph. Okay, but we're not going to get into that yet. Let's just stick with the normal, so long, the easy path, and we're going to build. That's the whole point where I have this in series and episodes. So I'm going to have the series and have them in episodes, paths. So with this domain is saying that the elements in here is 2 less than the images that they're being mapped to. So in this mapping, x is equal to x here is equal to x plus 2. So if you don't really understand this, you could use the map as your guide. So if x is 1 and you have to add 2 to it, then it's going to be 3. So therefore, if x is 2 and you add 2, what is it going to be? Correct. It's going to be 4. Good job. If x is 3 and you add 2 to it, what's that going to be? 5. Good job. And if x is 4 and you have to add 2 to it, what's that going to be? 6. Good job. So in this case, the domain is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're mapping it to the images 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is your codomain. So if you had to write the codomain in this fashion, it's just a 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Okay, so try this one. This domain x is the square of whatever is going to be in here. Right? So this is the square of 2. And this will be the square of what? What times what gives you 9? Correct. 3. What times what number times itself will give you 16? Correct. 4. What number times itself will give you the answer 25? Ah, yes, correct. So in this case, you are squaring whatever is in this to give you these answers in the domain right here. Okay, so what would be the map? In this case, remember, for the map here, x, whatever x was, you add 2 to get over here. So therefore, in this case, whatever x is, what do you do? What do you do? Right. X is the square root. Well, sorry. The square root of x would give you whatever is in here. So you have to square root all of these to get whatever is in the domain. Okay, so that is what you would have done. And what's the domain here? 4, 9, 16, and 25. I didn't ask for the codomain, but you tell me the codomain. Yes, I'm going to multiply it with you. It's 2, 3, 4, and finish off. So okay, so this is how we're gonna make sure that you actually follow it. So here we have try this, and this is the map right here. The domain they're using is 0 to 4, so we're going to put it in here. So the domain here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? Great. So with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we now want to fill our codomain with images. So we have our elements, and we now want to fill our images in here. So get your little calculator, and we can make it really easy. So if x is 0, we're going to say 2. So for this one in here, it's 2 times 0 plus 1. So 2 times 0 will give you 0. So 0 plus 1 will give you 1. The next image would be 2 times 1 plus 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And so you could do all the rest. The next one will be 2 times 3 plus 1. And this one will be 2 times 4 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. And 4 times 2 is what? 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay? So, there you have it. And that's our first lesson in functions, part 1. Okay? See you around for part 2 in about 2 days. Sayonara.